thinking of doing a little computer work yourself, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Good, good. We were talking a little while ago, and I was mentioning we have some surveyors that we do work with, and they do mechanical engineering and that sort of stuff too. And we've been working on the vineyard now for 25, 30 years. And we think we're one of the bigger places here. We do a lot of stuff with Macintosh as well as PCs. And you were saying that mostly you worked with PCs in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Okay. And what schools are you looking at?
Well, pretty much I'm not really sure yet, but for anything that gets me where I'm going, that deals with the things I actually wanted to do, like mechanical engineering or anything with computers. So, not entirely sure yet.
Great. Well, and we're always really happy to have students at EduComp. The idea that you can earn a living at Martha's Vineyard is not all that clear. When I first moved here, if you were working in the winter, you were probably working in shingling, contracting, something like that. There weren't very many year-round places. But EduComp and a number of other people and places have really made the vineyard a year-round place. Several years ago came Labor Day, movie theaters closed down, restaurants closed down, businesses closed down. No longer the case. And for students from the high school and the charter school to be able to come along and do the job shadow, I think helps us, you know, people like me, but I also hope that it benefits them. We have a really nice time, and I've really enjoyed listening to Javon, and it's been a good experience for us.
Okay, so Anthony, I was just saying that to become a Cape Air captain, you're going to need, let's see, you're going to need 1,500 hours of engine time, multi-engine time. Let's see, you're going to need 100 hours of multi-engine pilot preferred time. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but that's what you're going to have to be. You're going to have to be 23 years old. Okay, obviously you're going to go through extensive training. So you're only 18 right now. In 5 years, I don't see any reason why you couldn't become a Cape Air pilot. What made you want to become a pilot? That's what I'm curious about.
Well, I took my first flight lesson here about a year ago, and
okay.
I decided that's what I want to do for a living. So.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, it sounds like you got a good head on your shoulders, and good luck, in the future. And I hope that you're going to work for us this summer, actually.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Gives them a great opportunity to see what kind of field they're going to get into, the airline business. It's something, before I got into it, it's something that I had no idea what it was really like until I actually got in there and saw the operation, and once you get into the airline business, it's the type of business that you really get hooked. It's hard to describe, but once you really get involved with working with airplanes and passengers and just the whole operation, it's something that you don't really know what it's about until you really get into it. And I think the mentorship program is an excellent opportunity, for somebody to do exactly that.
We brought in some of these cattle just the other week. These are belted Galloways with a little Highland in it, and that is an American White Park, which is a heritage breed. And we have them in here for right now just to get them accustomed to the farm, and so that we keep an eye on them and try to get them accustomed to us, because we'd like to have them as tame as possible. And this is about as good as it gets some days, but they're usually fairly friendly. We really like this breed because of their good grazing nature, and that's what we do. So what they're doing when they're in here, all they're getting is hay, and they're getting hay and water, and then they have a salt block and some mineral.
And all the hay is from here. And
all the hay is raised here, absolutely. Some years the hay crop is better than others, higher quality, more quantity. Thankfully, we're getting, it's February, we probably only have to feed them a couple more months, and we might be able to get them out on pasture where they'll clean up in a hurry. Pigs, these are large black. We had animated discussion with one earlier, didn't we? Yeah, there was one that was doing a lot of talking earlier. You can see when they're given a chance, they make great nests for themselves. And they're really very verbal and a lot of fun, although not so much fun that you want to jump in with them. Experience. I think it's important to deal with job reality just the way it is. Not all jobs are fun all the time, but you need to know that before you make your choices.
My name is Ruben Kronig, and I run 2 watch companies called Vineyard Time and Ruben Douglas, and they're companies that I started at the Martha's Vineyard Public Charter School as part of high school. And a lot of people did a lot of things for me. They believed in me, they gave me opportunities, and they allowed me to explore my goals even when they didn't think they were possible. And that meant a lot to me. And so for me, it's been really important as my company's gained recognition and as I've started to support myself independently to be able to give that back. That's why I'm on the board of trustees over at the charter school, because it enables me to provide to other students what people gave me. It enables me to give them the opportunity. So I think it's a really powerful thing to mentor and to help students build their own connections and give them the ability to build companies, explore their passions, and find their own direction.
I'm Karen Krowski, a school psychologist, and I had the pleasure of mentoring 2 students from the Martha's Vineyard Youth Leadership Summit. Kayla Johnson and Shelby Ferry were interested in pursuing a career in psychology. I think job shadowing is a wonderful idea, giving students the opportunity to see exactly what in practice it entails in the area that they are interested in. Maybe they went to a place today and thought they might like that field and then came away with it saying, no, that's not for me. Or, this is a great avenue for me to pursue, and that's what I would like to look at.